thank you, Mr. President. At the end of this month, the government or the Congress has to pass a budget. Do you think we can avoid a government shutdown?
Yeah, I do. I think the Republicans will vote for an extension. We won't have any Democrat votes. We could give the greatest budget ever. Tax cut of 50%, everybody taken care of, perfect for women, perfect for men, perfect for minorities, perfect for everything, and we wouldn't get one vote for the Democrats because they've lost their mind. They are so deranged. They have Trump derangement syndrome, and I don't want to burden the Republican Party with it, but they really are. They've become almost sick. They actually think there is a disease. It's called Trump derangement syndrome. They've got it. No matter what we did, no matter how good, you could give them everything that they've ever dreamed of, and you wouldn't get one vote.
That is true, man. Trump is right. Trump could do so much for this country, man. He could do so much for this country. He could make deals with the terrorists, with different countries. They will go against that. He could try to help on crime, like try to help Chicago. They would go against that. Um, he could try to do anything for this country. He could do so much. The Democrats would just go against it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, man. They would just go against anything that he does. Anything that he does, they will go against it. And that's what you call it. You call it TDS. It is true, man. It's TDS. They, for some odd reason, I don't know, they just hate Trump. It's TDS, man. Guys, subscribe to my channel, put a like to my channel, and also comment down below and let me know what you think about if the Democrats have TDS, and let me know why you think that anything that Trump does for this country, anything he does, they push back on it. Comment down below. Let me know what you think.
Sick people, and I think we're going to have a tremendous midterm. We just approved the largest tax decrease in the history of our country. We have things, if you think of it, no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security for our seniors, no tax on overtime, deductions when you buy a car and you borrow money to buy a car. First time they've ever seen anything like this. Middle-income people get deductions. You get a deduction when you buy a car. Nobody's ever seen. And by the way, they're selling cars like crazy. Cars are pouring back because of the fact that we have tariffs. Cars are pouring back into our car plants are pouring back into our nation. They're coming from all over the world. They're coming back. You know, we lost about 54% of automobile manufacturing over a 30-year period, 35-year period. They're all coming back. I think they're coming back higher than ever before. We have AI going up. What we've done is amazing, and what we've passed is amazing. But the Democrats, I don't believe, will get one vote. It's very anti-crime. We want anti-crime. They're in favor of crime. We're against crime. You know, they gave us things like men playing in women's sports, open borders for everybody, transgender for everybody. I mean, they wanted transgender for all of the crazy things that they were saying. And, you know, people.
And that's crazy, man. Like, think about it. For the Democrats under Biden administration, they allow millions and millions of illegal migrants. They gave them so much they gave them so much money. Whatever they did, man, with our taxpayer dollars that we had to work hard for. We had to work so hard for them to take our taxpayer dollars to give it to the migrants. That was just insane. That was just crazy to me, man. And all this other stuff that they had going on is like I didn't agree with that. That's like it was just insane.
Say they're 80-20 issues. I say they were 97-3. I always say 97-3, and nobody knows who the three are. This is the best issue of all. They are against preventing crime. They are fighting us. I want to go into Chicago, and I have this incompetent governor that doesn't want us. Do you know that this weekend 72 people were shot in Chicago? I'm embarrassed to say it in front of the president of Poland. 11 people were killed. 72 people were shot. Last week, 7 people were killed in Chicago. a place which is probably your number one place. I hate to say it.
Yeah, a lot of polls.
And we got to keep it safe.
Sorry guys for posing for Trump to know about this killings and how much people that got shot. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. And he's trying to help Chicago. And I don't know, for whatever reason, they just push him back. They did so much to push back. Now I think he's really considering not deploying um the National Guard. I don't know. Let's see what he gonna say. But let's see. I don't know. I'm not saying that's true or not, but let's just see what else he's gonna say in this video.
7 people were killed. The week before that, 5 people were killed and 21 people were shot. This is in 3 weeks. So in 3 weeks, I lost almost 35 people were killed. It could have been stopped. If you look at Washington, D.C., 3 weeks ago, it was the same or worse. And now it's considered a totally safe zone. Restaurants are open. They're bustling. Restaurants, you have to see, restaurants were dying. Nobody wanted to go out. They didn't want to be attacked. They didn't want to be mugged. They didn't want to be attacked even in the restaurant. And you take a look at what's happened. Friends of mine that haven't gone to a restaurant in 4 years, one of them went out 5 times in the last 2 weeks to a restaurant with his family. They feel totally safe. Washington, D.C. is a totally safe city. You're not reporting any crime because there is none. They said crime is down 87%, and I said, no, it's not. It's down 100%. We have a great thing going. I could do that with Chicago. We could do that with New York. We could do it with Los Angeles. So we're making a determination now. Do we go to Chicago, or do we go to a place like New Orleans, where we have a great governor, Jeff Landry, who wants us to come in and straighten out a very nice section of this country that's become quite tough, quite bad. So we're going to be going to.
See, guys, and that's the difference between the red state and the blue state, because the red state, like the governor for New Orleans, um um Jeffrey Landry, I forgot his name. I think that's his name. They welcomed Donald Trump. They asked for Donald Trump for some help on crime. Even though they saying that the crime rate is down, I don't know. That's what he's saying. But if you watch the local news, but if the governor is saying that, you know what I mean, he welcomed Donald Trump to help them on crime. That's great. But that's the difference, though. That's the difference between the red state and the blue state. The blue state, the Democrats, they just push back on it. They just go against it. They don't want no help. They don't want no National Guard to come through their cities or state. That's the difference. And the thing is, like, do you think like parents want to see they kids get killed? Nah, man. I don't think so, man. So why not get help? That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Why not get help? But it is like they in favor of crime, the Democrats, and that's what it is. I don't know, man. This is not the Democrats of yesteryears, man. I don't know. They got to get it together. Guys, comment down below. Let me know what you think.
Maybe Louisiana, and you have New Orleans, which has a crime problem. We'll straighten that out in about 2 weeks. It'll take us 2 weeks, easier than D.C. But we could straighten out Chicago. All they have to do is ask us. To go into Chicago, if we don't have the support of some of these politicians, but I'll tell you who is supporting us, the people of Chicago. And I sort of want them to let it be known. They have incompetent people. A guy like Gavin Newsom, he's the governor of a state that if we didn't go into Los Angeles with our soldiers, with our National Guard, you wouldn't even be having the Olympics there. They were going to take it. And remember this, your top law enforcement officer in Los Angeles said, there's no way we could have done this without President Trump coming in with the troops. We saved Los Angeles and we saved the Olympics. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man, that's true, man. People from Chicago that lives in Chicago, they want help. They asking help. They asking Donald Trump to help on crime, man. And you also have some other people that disagree with that. Not to, they disagree with Trump sending the National Guard. But like I said, you still have people that they want help. You go on social media, you go on X, whatever. They have people saying that the crime rate is up. They want help. They want the National Guard to come to Chicago. And also in response of what he was saying about Los Angeles, I know y'all guys remember the riots and all that stuff that was going on in Los Angeles. The minute that he sent the National Guard, everything started to calm down. Look at Washington, the crime rate went down, right? So why not? It's like why not get help? But I don't know, man. Who knows? Let's see what's gonna happen. So, guys, let's see if he's gonna send the National Guard in Chicago. Maybe he will, maybe he not. I don't know. Let's see. So, because the governor and the mayor of Chicago, they went so hard. Even Brandon Johnson signed an executive order for him not to send the National Guard, whatever the case may be is. The governor was on the I think Face of Nation. I mean, I'm sorry, some news network. I can't remember. Um, they was they pushed back on Donald Trump. So I don't know, man. Guys, comment down below. Like I said, also subscribe to my channel, put a like to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.